To moderate this panel, we have Mr. Siddhant Bhandari. Sir is a chartered accountant who secured All India Rank 1 in the CA final exams in November 2018. Originally from Jodhpur, Sir completed his horticulture at Deloitte and KPMG before venturing into finance and strategy. His career includes roles such as analyst at Baring Private Equity Partners India and strategy lead at VideoWars. Currently, Sir is building M Cube Spaces, a home interiors business in Bengaluru. Beyond finance, Siddhant Sir is a host of Curious Club podcast, where he explores insightful conversations on various topics. Active on social media, he shares knowledge and experiences, inspiring many in the finance and business community. Audience, embrace yourself for a power-packed panel discussion. Thank you. On to you.
Good morning, everyone. Are you awake? Okay, so feel consider yourself very lucky, not just because I am here, but Mr. Chandra Shekhar sir is here. I just want to understand the audience first. So, how many of you are looking to enter into career in finance and banking after your college is done?
Investment banker, baby.
And how many are looking to maybe start your own business or entrepreneurship? I can see more hands up. So brace yourself for the discussion ahead. So I'll welcome Mr. Chandra Shekhar sir, who's here with us today. So he's the founder, promoter of Bandhan Bank, and he started his journey of Bandhan Bank as a microfinance company when he saw a lot of needy people were being overcharged by moneylenders in terms of interest rate, which used to go above 400%. And that's how the journey of Bandhan Bank started. Bandhan Bank got a banking license in 2015. Bandhan Bank started as a microfinance, maybe with a few thousand rupees of loan book. And now it stands at 1.32 lakh crores as of December 24. So please welcome Mr. Chandra Shekhar sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being on the show.
Thank you, Siddharth. Good morning to all of you. And thank you, sir, to invite us. Thank you.
So, sir, we'll start with your journey way back. Tell us about your journey, how you started Bandhan Bank, and let's go beyond. Before it also, how was your journey? How did your life evolve?
Thank you. This is in 24 hours. I said that 24 years. The journey, how I can be like to make it in a 24 minutes. Fine, I can be say that the couple of points which can be like to know that. Myself, as in, I am not a banker. I am not an economist. My life is in like completed master's. It's humble background from my family, and I worked in NGO. So people say that if you not get any job, you will go to NGO, you will get the job. So I am one of that. And NGO work has been given the chance to me to learn from the ground. That is the way I have been travel the different corner of the village. And that learning has given me to inspire. I would like to do something for the people. Of course, as an NGO, when I worked, that is also helped me to do for the people. But is it meet for that people? I give in the one example of that. When I worked in the very backward of this is a one district in Bengal called the Purulia. And that time I am working for educate the mother for the hygienic health for the children, for the mother. That way I have been working on that. I saw that a mother is just sitting in front of the house and boiling the rice. In front of herself, her 2 years old daughter are playing on the ground, and just have been put it to the mouth and throwing it. I am feeling that a very good opportunities for me to educate mother about the hygiene for the daughter. And I asked the mother, and she given the PD to me to sit, and I talked. And I built that. After a couple of minutes, she's not listening me. And I asked her, are you listening me? And she said that yes. So I asked her, can you get this, what I taught you? And she taught me, more than me. And then I asked her, so you know this hygienic issue? Yes. So why you not stop your daughter? Then she asked me, can you listen me? I said, yes. So she said me, the last 3 days, I am boiling the rice, offering the food to my daughter, and she is applying for fish curry. And every time I have to give a false commitment. When you are teaching me, that time I am not listening you. I am thinking that after complete my this boil of the rice, again I will face my daughter and she will try for the fish curry, but not I am able to give part. And what is the way I will be convince my daughter? She will be like to take the rice without this fish curry. Can you give me this education? I'll be listen you very serious. My feelings has come different. Is it the health education is needed for those people? Or they have a need in a fish curry for their children? Basic need to provide to the children's 3 meals in a day. Family is like to ensure their life, how they can be provided 3 meals in a day. This is the basic need of our country. And I thought about it that how I can be like to do that part, not in a health part. Health is a secondary. And this is the first time I have been thought what I can do. Second thought is coming on that the learning is in another experience. If you go to the early of the daily market, I went to find the daily market. I saw that some person is coming to the market and giving 500 rupees to the vegetable and fish sellers and collect upfront 5 rupees. And evening of the day, and he again come and collect the 500 rupees. I ask the person, why you pay 735% interest? Oh, 735? No, I paid only 5 rupees. The first learning, these people are not to calculate the interest rate like economists. They are feeling that I have been taken the 500, I given the 5 rupees. What is the rate? They are not matter on that. When I ask more, and they have given to me, they said there is any bank or financial institution in our country who have the product for 500 rupees, product for 5,000 rupees. No one. They are all in a lock and probe. But I have not need the lock and probe. I need in a 500, 5,000, maximum is it 10,000. So there is no product. Where I go? This is the first. At second, he said that, sir, this person is coming to my business place to give money, collect from my business place. I have not need to travel. I have not need to spend the money, waiting time, no signature, no papers, no guarantor, not anything. I easily get the money in my business place. I'm happy to pay the 5 rupees why you are already. If you give me, I also pay to you. This is my second learning. Is it a situation? If this is a situation, how we can be like to build up the country and economically we can be uplift this type of it. Then this is the 2 learning is given me. Why not? I can be start my own NGO, take money from the bank, given to those people even 30% interest, then also they will be like to earn sort of 700% extra. And this is the small amount of the ticket size available for them. And they can be like to look in their future. And that is the two cause I have the behind in thinking in that way to start this microfinance or whatever is set up.
Yes, sir. So, did you face difficulties when you wanted to start a microfinance because you had to borrow money to lend? What was that difficulty and how you overcome that?
Yes, there is a challenge, of course. I given that the three challenges majorly I faced. The first challenge is there. The not in a country perspective, I say that to the Bengal specific perspective. No people like business. Parents like there is a jobless. This is not. And parents like their daughter will be married by the job, a service holder, not the businessman. So this is a culture. People say that the partly on that it is a different perspective and different mindset in a Bengal. No. And so that when I decided and resigned from my existing organization in that time and share my voice. And in the evening, she reacted first and said me that this is a permanent job and you are coming to the uncertain income. How my family can be run? And how much is income? 5,000 rupees per month. The tax. And she cried in the whole night to convince me to do the recitation. This is the first challenge. And coming from the next phone call in the morning from my brother-in-law. Are you mad? So what's happened? It's a permanent job. So everyone thinking in that permanent job, even the 5,000 rupees is the best for your life. So come out from that areas. Take a big confidence on yourself to start the new journey as employees. This is the biggest part. Second, I am going to all the banks of our country, private, public, everyone, to open the account of my NGO. No one. Funding? No one. What is the funding? They say that the three criteria is needed. First, your organization will be 3 years old. Your organization will be profitable. And your organization will be very renowned personality in the board. No three, anything I have been like to feel. Next, I go to this one of the development organization. So they may be like to give some fund to start. And I am waited 45 minutes standing behind the chair to get the permission to sit the chair, share my idea. He has not given. 45 minutes I have been standing. And I returned back to my mom. He has not entertained me. She said that don't disturb me. And after 3 days, again I went to same person. And we given the chance to sit. And every week, 2 times I went there. Only talk about the personal and country, not the business, not the funding. After 18 months, pendulum have moved and first time agreed to give some loan fund to me. So this is a key scenario. If I say that these are the many of the challenge, but I say that any of this, the entrepreneur, I feel that is the biggest challenge I faced.
Yeah, I think for anybody who was also thinking about starting a business, You may think that's very easy and very maza aaya business or whatever you want to say. But when you start something, you have to be persistent and consistent with whatever you want to do. And you have to, one thing you always have to be that you have to be confident in yourself. Because that is the most important thing, because otherwise it will break you. Any rational person will leave that. But yeah, so thank you, sir. Sir, how did your business grow over the years leading up to getting a banking license in 2015? What and did you expect that, because there were a lot of companies who applied to get a banking license, there were a lot of big giants, big business houses were applying, and only 2 banks got a banking license in 2015, and Bandhan Bank was among one of them. How was that feeling like, and what was your team and you thinking around that?
Coming to this, the next step, the point of that. The anything have been like to make the success, and it has been helped me to my confidence also build up more on my work. And that have been given that the chance on that I'm thinking. And I have the one ideology set up. Small is beautiful, but big is necessary. So because of entry as a fish, if we not sell it, there is no impact of the society. I may be maintain my life is a very good way, not any problem, but it cannot be helped to the country as an impact. So then when I scaling it, you said that need to, I have been trying to do it in a simplified and the very removed system process, and easily can be reached to the part of more payment. When I doing it on that, the bank said to me, we cannot be like to fund you if you are not in a NBFC. Then I convert it as an NBFC 2005-6 I thought, and 2008-9 I make in NBFC. And 2010 there is a one crisis has come to the banking industry, microfinance industry, called the AP crisis. The crisis have been not impacted us, but I thought about it. What is the cause behind? The behind the cause is there. The lending rate is a high, and poor cannot survive. Lending rate is high compared to the banks, but not compared to the money lenders. So how we can go to very educate the people who are not thinking in that line? But I also looked my balance sheet. What is the how I can be like to further reduce on that. And though every 2 to 3 years I am voluntarily reduce the rate, we are in that kind lowest interest rate just. Finally, I see that whatever the balance sheet, there the 2/3 of the total lending costs are going to the bank to borrow money, so which I cannot reduce. 1/3 out of this 1/3, 2/3 is a HR part. That also not possible to make it. Then the balance is 1/3, which is administrative cost. Our office in that time is a 1 room, 1 table, 9 plus 6 chairs, 1 wooden rack, 1 tublet, 1 no calling bell, no peon, no accountants. All are making on that line, and staff are using bicycle. Where I can reduce this 1/3. So only the my possible I can reduce the rate, if my cost of fund will become. So what is the alternative of the cost of fund unknown? Bank cannot keep on that. Then I thought about it, why not I can be think as my NBFC who is a deposit taking NPS. And I go to the Reserve Bank of India. I met in that deputy governor, and I asked that can you give the permission to me? I can be like to take a public deposit, and I will be like to reduce the rate, and people will be like to better way to manage their business. It was a good idea. And she talked with the team and finally said that it is RBI is not given the permission, and it is only possible if you become a that. And that is the time mind has come as a pantry. Earlier it was not in a mind in the back. Then I thought about how I can be thinking, because as a microfinance institution on one side, NGO worker in the second criteria and character of us, and third in the AP crisis is happening, 80 people are negative of that. So in that moment I'm thinking, and the bank, then you know that the March 2010 is the parliament had declared in the budget, the new bank license will give NBFC can apply. So I'm inside is happy. I'll apply. Whatever happen. I'll try on that. So this is the mindset has come from that line. And the second time I have been treated by the public, I am a mad. My microfinance industry, my team, my family, everyone says that is a mad. He is a microfinance institution. He is asking the bank license and competing with those people. So I have been given this point of why I have been thinking about it on that. I am thinking about it on that too, how I can reduce my cost of fund of lending to them, and I can be like to scale it to the across the country, not to depend on the bank funding. This is the main objective on that, and accordingly I going to apply. And when I going to apply, I have been taken a consultant. No consultant agreed to give up to help me to prepare my application for Reserve Bank of India. He did not. So lot of bigger one. Then I have been taken a smaller one. And they asked me, what is the logic behind that the RBI will be think about it, give the license to you. Who's the three logic you will be give? Yeah. So one logic is there. The main objective of the license for financial inclusion. So who are financially excluded? Financially excluded, bottom of the pyramid, women and East Indians. So these three, I am the pioneer. So that I'm like to get it, the first criteria. And they said that if they not get, fine. My consultancy fee will be less spent. So I'll get that to the good decision process where is my gap, and I can be grow more. And second is that I can say that my regulator is not agreed to reduce the lending rate to the poor people. So that they have not given the license to do. This is my internal confidence. And accordingly, I have been go to process. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Getting okay. So you got the banking license, and everybody knows how the bank grew over the years. Now next question comes to the students out here who will be joining the working class. So what is your one advice or few advices which you will give to them so that they can take a better decision on what they want to do in their career?
Right. No. Again, I have been saying that this is the best learning of the life on that. And the every of the journey, there's a lot of throat. You should not be expected to. You should be like to fix of your vision where you like to reach, and accordingly you'll try. And that is my experience will be such. If you see that in the last couple of points I have been mentioned, and every time is a challenges, and every time we win because of our confidence and our time. So I say that there is a differently. You are the very good way to thinking on that. The opportunities in India is a big, and the population is in top of the world. So it is 60% of the population less than 35 years. So this is our capital for the future. How we can be like to solve that. And the second point on that, the people are next generation is coming with the digital is more compared to physical. And digital is a very big opportunities in the future is coming. And that is also opportunities for the next generation of the people thinking it differently. Not only the one thing everyone are driving on that. It will become the out of the line on box thinking will be like that. And one thing will be like to mention on that you are every people talked about it that the what is the success for the entrepreneur? What is the art like to make it with my journey? I have been three things I would like to say that. The first there must be a hard work at shop. And the first is in that there must be a passion. Many people will advise many things. You will take your decision on the analysis of all the things. It's not to be convinced by the others. And I've been feeling on that that is the till that time your passion is very important to take the right decision for the life or future. And second is their hard work. No doubt. This is very important for a leader or for his entrepreneur for success on that. And hard point I say that the education. Whatever we like to do from heart, not from head. If we do from heart, then it will be like the more success is coming. So that are the three words: passion, hard work, dedication. Means this is called the PhD of entrepreneurs. PhD, passion, hard work, dedication. It can be helped to the success.
Super. And the last question I have is there's artificial intelligence now, where machines can think better than humans. What do you see the impact of it will be in banking industry, finance industry, and overall? How do you think that panning out? Because a lot of people have said there'll be a lot of loss of jobs. You have to upgrade yourself in technology. How do you look at those technologies?
I'm little bit differently talk about it on that. When I going to open a bank, after the bank license, I decided I'll open the 700 bank branches. And that every people are against me. That time they say that the every bank is coming as a digital branch and you are going to the physical branch. How you are like to spend this lot of money? And it will be not like to need. No, 10 years before. Jeez. How many digital branches till now in the country? No one can define. Why the physical branch? Finance is a trust. If the people will not get the trust, they will not put the money to in a bank. This is my learning 10 years before. And you could see that today, we have a 6,300 branches, physical touch with the digital touch, which help us to reach the people 35 million customers. 20 million customers have met. Not any country can be so to say that the 2/3 of the customer are in. So that is the point we can be like to see that where and how we can be like to address the behavior of the people. Not in the year what is coming. When coming, I will be like to shape. Don't wait. Don't spend the more time. Time is there, the Purulia, that lady. What learning is given to me, I am innovatively like to. I'm saying that the AI is coming. It's a very good opportunities, no doubt. But till now, it is not stabilized. You give the time, they will stabilize. Why I will spend my time for that? Better I would like to success my life with the other way also to make it out. So in that sense, this is a part of that. If you see the banking industry, what is the challenges today? Cybercrime. When the physical people are not facing this cybercrime. No. So a lot of challenges also will become. If we not make that the challenge will be fixed. So journey will be not very small. So that is the way you can be think on that. What is coming, we'll be adjusting them. We'll be like to make innovatively some new idea how AI can be like to help to the banking and finance industry is good, no doubt. But in the not to help to the mass people of the country. So I'm thinking in that line.
Rightly said. Ultimately, as a business, you have to look what customers want, and at the same time, look at what new technologies are coming so that you can serve them better. Ultimately, the idea is that. So there's a last question which I have, which is a very controversial question going around on Twitter everywhere, on how many hours you should work in a week. Someone says 70 hours, someone says that. What is your take on that?
So good. You can, very good question answer, but I can be asked if it is the same question to my wife, as she will be give the one type of answer. Right. But if I am the entrepreneur, I have the different views. But if it is an employee, it may be the different. So all this, the point on that, if I come as a leadership position, I have not any time. If I like to as a computer operator, I have the fixed hour. So in that way, I have been thinking about it recently. Second point, if you see that the statistics as it says the people's life, what is the golden period? Golden period 25 years. They say that out of this, the 75 years of the life, 25 years you are dependent on the parent. And middle 25 years is a golden period, which will be like to build up myself and will be like to success on that teeth. And the next 25 years, so 5 years for retirement life, and next 20 years depend on the children. So this is the life. So if I think in that the middle 25 years, the golden period, there's no time. I should be build up my career. Whatever the time is needed, I like to keep on that. To my self-development, not the organization given. So in that sense, if I see that, we can be like to give. If I go to this again to the per day, how much time we have been spent? 24 hours for our 8 hours for the organization. Can you spell on that? That other 16 hours where is spent? How much time we have given for my health? For exercise? For the yoga? For the whatever? You can fix upon that time. It's a help to your mind, your health, and your work. And everything will be better. 8 hours we are sleep. 8 hours sleep, 8 hours work, 16 hours, balance 8 hours you calculate. Only gossip. Why not we can spend some time from the gossip to the work, which is a productive for the life. When I build up this institution, I have a 24 hours so now. So that the life should be disciplined. Life time should be effectively utilized for the build up the career of myself, and then automatically organization will also will be like to get the benefit. No 50 hours, not 8 hours. You can decide how much time you will be give from your personal life to your professional.
Correctly said, sir. I think it ultimately depends on what you are building, who you are building for, and whatever hours you spend on work or wherever, it should be effective. Maybe for you right now, maybe studies, whatever you are doing, maybe it should be effective. It's just not the matter of number of hours. Thank you so much, sir, for being here and helping us understand your journey and giving guidance to the students out there. Wish you all the best, and thank you again, sir.
Thank you to you. Given the chance of that. I lastly mention one point, sir have been mentioned about it on that. You will decide in your life, you will be like to create the job for the country, or he will be like to liabilities for the country. So entrepreneurs are biggest success, they are created the job for the country. We have now 80,000 people directly work in the group in a payroll. 80,000. If Bandhan will not born, we will get that job in this 80,000. How much time? 20 years. 80,000 job created directly. Indirectly, marginal. So I hope that you also will be like to fix up your vision, how you can also become a successful entrepreneur and create a big job for the country. Thank you to all of you all that.